Hi, this is Brendan from the Kiteboarder magazine. I'm here with Mike Raper. We are going to go over the North surfboard line here. And what would you like to start with?
Yeah, I mean, we've tried to keep our surfboard range really tight, really small, easy for people to understand. I'm not sure if you can see, but in the background you'll notice a difference in the shape of the noses of the boards. We've got on this side, we've got what we call a flat square tip to the nose, which is very much a freestyle style. On the other side, we've got what we call a traditional charge, or down the line, we call this a charger. So we've got the comp for freestyle, the charger, and then in between we've got the cross, which kind of means I'm crossing between the two. We try to make the logic really easy for people to understand. You know, it's a little bit of a diamond shape in the nose. So this is very much about power, drive, performance, traditional down the line, top to bottom, vertical surfing down a wave, but has a really flat rocker on the tail, so you can really drive through if you've got a trip, you know, you're going to Fiji or hitting Mauritius or One Eye or something. This is definitely your go-to board. Comes with straps. On the inside, the cross is very much about your crossover everyday go-to board. A little bit more volume, a little bit more of a skatey feel, but just really helps you get on those onshore days, those crossover days. Can still charge down a wave, still can do a little bit of freestyle, but not hardcore freestyle, but definitely works for freestyle. The comp is very much your go-to competition board. You notice he doesn't have the foot insert positions, and is very much a squarer, flatter, faster board. It's one of the first surfboards we've ever made that has a 3-stage rocker, so very much like a wakeboard or a skateboard. We call it effectively skating in the surf, because that's pretty much what you're doing. If we take a look at the board, you'll see our biggest technology in all of this is what we call Future Light. So Future Light is a carbon stringer that runs up the deck of the board. And then that same Future Light material also runs along the base of the board. So what this does is it's a carbon and Negra twisted, and that enables us to have the strength of a traditional kiteboard, but also the flexibility and the lightweight of a surfboard. People really complain, you know, I've got a kiteboard but it feels like a windsurfer. We've tried to make a kite surfboard that feels like a surfboard. This enables a power and that drive and all that energy to go from the rail to transition into foils, into the fins. You'll notice it goes under the box. Same thing from this, when you've got that power and that drive coming out, all that energy coming through the fin, it gets dissipated back through into the carbon and Negra. Obviously that also runs across the middle of the board. That's where you need all your strength coming through on the deck. It's like an I-beam. Yeah, exactly. You'll also notice it's really, really soft. We've got what we call dual shock EVA pads. Underneath this, we've got another recess that goes under, and if you feel that, you'll feel just, you know, when you got those hours of riding when the vibrations go up through your back, this definitely reduces that big time. You'll feel pretty lightweight. A really nice little grab rail running along the edge of the board. But for a lot of people, the deck grip's a big one. We've kind of moved away from wax. We just don't believe in it. It gets messy. We love it for surfing, but honestly, most of the time it gets messy. It's really difficult and it wears off over time. You spend half your time trying to wax your board. Halfway through the session, suddenly all the wax is gone from underneath your heel. So we've got the heel tail pad here with the grip, but then we've also got this micro, what we call corduroy material here, which has got a really nice grip running both on the naught and the 90. But most importantly, there's this little tow bar, which everyone, like, when they first look at it, they're like, whoa, what's that? And as you start to get riding, learning all those little pot shove-its and all these little tricks really helps your heel to stick on the board. And it's a nice feature. You can still land on top of it without breaking your ankle, but it's just enough to work. Anyway, that is the range of surfboards.
And the construction is the same throughout all?
Yeah, construction is the same, so Future Light running through all of them. And they come with Fcs Two Boxes, so if you want to upgrade, we ship them with an FCS 1, but you're able to upgrade. If you want to change your fins, put in an FCS 2 for traveling, you can.
Cool, great. And so if people are looking for more information about sizes on boards, where do they go?
Everything northkb.com.
Okay. Awesome.